All right, guys, I've been working to calibrate the Fieldpiece, all my gauges and couplers, thermocouple and clamps. But I'm starting to believe that the ice bath trick that Fieldpiece tells you to do is it's not that reliable, in my opinion. But I've ordered a couple more clamps to average it in. But you can see I have two wireless clamps. I have the S-Man clamps. I have two psychrometers, thermocouple. And oddly, this little guy right here is pretty well calibrated. Came with a calibration certificate when it was bought. And it's held up pretty good as far as temperatures comparison or whatever. But what I'm doing, and I'm still experimenting with this, is I'm putting this piece of copper into this cooler. The theory being is that the most accurate gauge feels like it's the psychrometers. The thermocouples, if you put them in ice at 32 degrees, and then you put all of that into this rig, what you'll notice is that there's a huge amount of about 3 degrees of drift up around 75 degrees. So all of these devices were set to, other than psychrometers, were set to 32 degrees. The pink little grilling thing, it came calibrated from the factory. And I do trust it oddly. I actually trust it more than these Fieldpiece thermocouples. But if I turn all this on, and now that I've opened it up, I'm not so sure. You're gonna have to wait because we're letting a lot of air in here. I'm trying to put this, I'm trying to have that touch the copper, and I've got this. But the long story short from this theory, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here, is I trust this and I trust the psychrometers. But these clamps and these the K-type things here, they seem to drift a lot if you calibrate to 32 degrees when you get up to around 80 degrees. To me, it seems like they're drifting about 3 degrees. I've got another psychrometer coming and another clamp coming, and I'll update a video later because I'm going to try to average them. But the key thing being is that all of these were calibrated to freezing, but when they get to 75 or 80 inside of this cooler, I'm trying to get the air and the copper to stabilize. I don't want the changes in temperature in the house. They drift about 3 degrees. So I'm not certain this doing it in ice bath is effective.